going to introduce the Accustrike series, and the first blaster up in that line will be the Alphahawk. So, stay tuned. Accustrike series Alphahawk comes with everything you see here. The blaster itself, a set of directions, 10 of the new orange design darts, and the 2 pieces of the priming mechanism that you're going to snap in to actually prime the blaster. Okay, in order to insert the priming mechanism, as you can see, there's a slot over here and over here on both sides. So obviously one goes on each side. You want to make sure that this little notch right here is facing forward, and this side, you don't want this side showing up. So you simply just insert it here, snap it in, flip it to the other side, and do the same, and boom, you're done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's quickly go over the Alphahawk. And as you can tell by looking at it, it is a Spectre reshell, but that's okay because what they did with this blaster I actually really like. I love the lines and the aesthetics, designs, plus the color scheme that they chose. So let's go over the blaster itself. It has a fixed stock location here in the back, which is actually quite comfortable and fits on your shoulder nicely. Has one sling mount down underneath here. Starting to see this hand grip and guard type of set up a lot lately. Maybe it's just the blasters that I'm doing in a row, I'm not really sure. But for me, I really like the way this looks on this sniper rifle setting. It really makes it look aggressive. And for me, it fits my hand perfectly. I have extra room down here for another finger, and my knuckles do not smash into this front bar here, so it's actually quite comfortable. The blaster comes with 2 tactical rails, one up on top here and one underneath here. So if you are not actually satisfied with this front iron sight and you wanted to use a different type of optic, go ahead and grab you one of the Modulus scopes. I just grabbed one just to show you, and it fits on here perfectly. Plus, with the color scheme, it matches really nicely because they kept it simple with the Accustrike Alphahawk. Now, for underneath, you can go ahead and take your Modulus sniper bipod and attach that, and because of the fact that you have a nice foregrip under here, it stays out of your way and gives you quite a nice couple of different options. So if you want to, shoot while moving, great. If you want to set up and camp, which I don't recommend, that's not my play style, but you can always set it up and use it as a traditional sniper rifle. Very, very nice. All right, to load the Alphahawk, it's exactly the same as it was on the Spectre. It does not have a switch here to pop out the barrel on the right-hand side of the blaster, but it actually does on the left. So in order to do it, you just push this in, and at the same time with your back fingers, you actually push on the barrel to pop it out. And then once you do that, you just simply rotate it, take your new darts and stick them in until you have all 5 in. I already did 3. And then once you're done, smack it back in, hit the prime, aim, fire. It's that simple. So let's get outside and see how this bad boy can shoot. All right? Okay, I want to show you guys this on camera because I kind of think that this is just ridiculous. I just bought this blaster, right? Or bought it about a month ago, but it's been in storage waiting for me to do the review. And I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Here's the shot. As you see, it shoots fine. When I go to prime it, the barrel does not rotate. So my second and third shots, they just never happen. I actually have to physically turn the barrel, which is absolutely ridiculous, and it's kind of annoying. So already out of the box, I'm not happy. All right, guys, so as you saw, my barrel's not rotating, and this blaster is like brand new right out of the box. And unfortunately, where I bought this thing was about 3 hours away from my home. I was actually traveling when I picked this up. So going back to the store to complain is not going to be an issue, is not going to be feasible. So I guess I'm stuck with sort of a broken blaster, which actually does not make me very happy at the moment. But because of the fact that I can turn the barrel by hand, I will continue the review because I am curious to see how accurate these new darts are. But I just wanted to make sure that you guys saw that because that's hashtag Nerf video problems for a YouTuber when things don't actually go according to plan. So let's move on and see if we can salvage this review a little bit. Nerf, if you're watching, please contact me. All right, guys, so regardless of the operational issues that I'm having, we're going to actually run this range test anyway. I'm just going to manually turn the barrel. So we're going to shoot from 20, 30, and 40 feet. Let's start at 20, see how we do. See the accuracy of these darts. going over the chronograph results, we took 20 shots for testing purposes. We had a high shot of 70 feet per second, a low shot of 60 feet per second, and that gave us a 20 shot average of 65 feet per second, well below elite ranges. All right, let's take a look at the Alphahawk cons. And as you saw right in the beginning of this video, my blaster actually doesn't work properly right out of the box. So to me, that's a huge con, and I'm not going to beat it any further than that. Number two, the power is lacking. It is below elite standards, coming in at 65 feet per second, but that may be to the new dart design. So you judge for yourself whether the accuracy is worth the loss in power. All right, guys, going over the Alphahawk pros. The shell aesthetics and the customization ability of this blaster is unbelievable. I love it. And two, the comfort and the priming mechanism. I love the way they made the bolt a little bit smaller for you to pull on, so it actually lends to a really, really nice design. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give you my overall opinion of the Nerf Accustrike series Alphahawk. And as you know, we do a 5-star rating in 5 different categories to come up with an average and give you a recommendation of whether to buy it or sell it. So here we go. We'll start with cost. This blaster average retails for $29.99. Is it worth $29.99? It's actually a Spectre reshell, so I'll leave that up to you. I do love the shell, and I think it was worth the extra money, just strictly for the aesthetics of the blaster. But again, I'll give it a middle of the road rating because I do think without slam fire and a few other features, I don't know if it's really that worth it in the long run. Firepower. Keep in mind, this is a very brand new dart design, and I found that it was far below elite ranges because the chrono rank came in at 65 feet per second. So the accuracy might have been a little bit better. From what I saw, you could see in the range test, I actually extended the range test this time so you could actually get a better feel for how these darts perform. Customization, I give it top marks. You do have a front sight up here, another tactical rail down here. You also have a pop-up iron sight and a sling mount, plus a really cool shell design and a customized foregrip, which is almost like a shotgun type of thing. So I think customization deserves high marks for this blaster. Ease of use, very simple to use. Loading's a little bit of a pain in the butt, so we're gonna drop that score down a little bit. And the fact that my blaster did not work with the barrel rotating out of the box, which to me is really irking me, by the way, after I spent $30 on this blaster. But having said that, if I take into consideration if this blaster performed the way it's supposed to, I might bump this up to a 4, but because of the fact that mine is not, it's still bothering me a little bit. So 3.5 for that. Quality, I'm going to drop that score down too because my blaster didn't work straight out of the box. Maybe yours did. I like the priming mechanism, and I like the overall feel of the shell. It feels very sturdy and nice. Love the simplistic paint scheme on it. Goes well with all the Modulus attachments. So quality R rate is a 3.5. If you add those up and divide by 5, you're going to come to a 3.5 rating. And my recommendation, even though mine doesn't work out of the box, I'm still going to give it a buy recommendation if you like the aesthetics of the blaster. For me, that was the biggest plus of this blaster, in all seriousness. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for joining me again. If you did, do me a favor, support me by hitting that thumbs up button. And if you didn't like the video, support me by giving the thumbs down button. Either way, it's support, right? All right, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, from our family to yours, have a great day, everybody.